Hello everyone, welcome back. So today we are back into the kitchen and we are cooking beans. So my favorite two type of beans to eat is black-eyed beans and black beans. So I'm gonna share with you how to cook these beans for a much more easier digestion. The first thing I do is to look through my beans to see if there is anything in there that shouldn't be. Sometimes you might come across like a little pieces of stones as well, so just remove them. So the next thing I do is to wash my beans. I wash my beans with cold water, and as you can see, it's looking more glossier. So once you're done washing your beans, just go ahead and fill it up with cold water. So try whenever you're doing this, try and get a bigger bowl so that you have enough space to add your water because the beans is gonna soak up a lot of water and it's gonna swell up. So once you're done, just cover it up and then leave it for at least 4 hours. The best time is 24 hours or just overnight. Now, within this time, you're going to change the water of the beans. This is so that the beans stay fresh and that it doesn't start to ferment. So this is my beans after about 24 hours. Now, for some reason, I actually put these beans in separate places. I don't know why, but I did. And when I was changing the water of the black eyed beans, I forgot to change the water of the black beans. But luckily, it was still fine. The water was still fresh. It wasn't smelly any awfully. It was just smelling like, well, beans. So now you can go ahead and get rid of this water and then rinse the beans again in another cold water. And I am going to be using a pressure cooker to cook my beans because it cooks a lot quicker. It takes me about 35 to about 45 minutes to cook these beans. And you can use a stock pot, guys. It might take you roughly about an hour and a half, maybe, to cook it. So I add some water. I'm actually adding hot water because I'm filming and I'm trying to speed it up a bit quicker for me. So you can add normal cold water, guys. Usually, after soaking the beans in water and getting rid of that first water, for a lot of people, it's more comfortable and easier for them to digest. But for some people, you need to go further by getting rid of the first water you cook with. Personally, I have a member in my family, and even after soaking the beans in water, they still find it very uncomfortable to digest. So I get rid of the first water that I boiled with it, and it makes it so much easier and more enjoyable for them. So, by the way, this water you're gonna see here it has a lot of nutrients in it. So, if you don't have any problem digestion, then don't get rid of the water because you can use this water to cook rice and beans, and you can also boil it further to make it more concentrated. Like because we didn't add any salt in these beans, so even if you boil it to make it more concentrated, it's not gonna be salty or anything. So then you can add this water into other dishes, to make it the sauces thicker or anything else really. So here is the water that you're left with. I personally don't have a problem with digesting beans at all. So I actually do use this water to cook rice and beans with it. So once your beans have cooled down, you can now go ahead and pack them into freezer bags or little bowls that you can freeze with and then just use it whenever you need it. Beans can be the least expensive source of protein, especially when compared to fresh meat. Aside from protein, complex carbs, and fiber, beans contain a lot of nutrients, including antioxidants and vitamins and minerals, such as copper, folate, iron, manganese, magnesium, phosphorus, potassium, and zinc. These are so versatile. It is so easy to incorporate them into a main dish, a side dish like rice and beans, even appetizers like soup or even snacks, and so much more, guys. So these beans you see right now are ready. Now if you want to like re incorporate them into other dishes, all you have to do is just add your spices and your salt and whatever you want to add to it, guys, because these beans have been cooked without any salt or anything, right? It's just like the basics for you to recreate your own and make them flavorful and tasty. I am going to be sharing with you guys some recipes for beans as well. So please be sure to subscribe to this channel if you haven't yet for more future videos, and be sure to check out my other videos on my channels as well. Thank you guys so much for watching. As usual, give this video a thumbs up if you did find it useful, and I'll see you in my next one. Thanks for watching.